We're in the middle of the playoffs now, marching on to the Deutsche Bank Championship at TPC Boston. Any thoughts, any reaction to who's got in and who didn't get into the 100 as we carry on?
Frankly, I don't really care about this top 100. There's nothing to be gained by playing another event in Boston. I honestly, I just don't care. But Sean OHair, I thought, was a really good story coming out of the Barclays. He was, what, 108th, I believe?
That's correct.
Heading into the playoff opener. Jumped all the way to 15th. I mean, that's a sizable jump of 93 places that we're talking about. He really hadn't done much of anything. He had, I think, 3 or 4 consecutive miscuts heading in here, played okay at the Wyndham. So Sean OHair is certainly a guy now who, if he can continue to play well, maybe he has another top 20 at Boston. You're looking at a guy who can get to the Tour Championship and get to the Masters, and that's a pretty cool deal.
It's surprising to me, the guy that just popped up on the board, Shane Lowry. This is a guy that probably could have won the U.S. Open just a few weeks ago. And
should have won the U.S. Open.
Should have won the U.S. Open. Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I think Dustin Johnson.
He had a 4-shot lead. He should have won the U.S. Open.
Dustin was going to be difficult to beat, with or without the penalty, let's be honest. But he had an opportunity to win the U.S. Open, and for him not to
like herding cats. What he's getting at with Shane Lowry is he chooses to play in Europe to try to get on.
And it backfired. And it backfired in both ways. He's not going to make the European Ryder Cup team, and he's not going to make the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough decision for him to make. I mean, look, he has a job going into next year. I mean, he was in the top 125, so he's got that going for him. But you're talking about a guy that was really one round away from being a major champion. Suddenly he's not making it to the Deutsche Bank. That's pretty surprising.
Yeah, indeed. That is the question as well.
Winner of Firestone last year, too.
Very good.
You have the famous shot of him with the tree.
Of course. Who could forget? Who could forget?
Sorry.